Hello and welcome to my video where I'm going to share with you exactly how you can use your dreams to gain guidance and clarity in your own life. You can hire a dream oracle like myself to go into the dream world for you, or you can use these tips in the video and try it out for yourself. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on my videos. I post new videos every Tuesday, as well as connect with me on Instagram. I would love to connect with you. I'm at Dream Oracle Holly, so you don't miss out on the little Dream Oracle messages and tarot readings I share throughout the week. So tip one that I want to share with you is all around intention and the question that you're going to ask. So it's really important to ask empowering questions, which I will get into in just a second, and focusing on one question at a time when you're just starting to practice this stuff. So focusing on one question, I recommend actually repeating this question throughout your day over and over so it kind of drills into your mind and into your subconscious what your intention is going to be when you go to sleep that night. And then when you do go to sleep and crawl into bed, make sure that you spend at least 5 to 10 minutes meditating on the question and telling yourself that you are going to receive the guidance and insights you are looking for. So I mentioned asking empowered questions. This is extremely important because there are certain questions that we are just not meant and don't have a right to be asking in the dream world, or even when we go to a clairvoyant or have a psychic reading. There are certain questions that are unethical and they're none of your business asking. So an example of what a question like that is that you should never ask is something like, is my lover going to leave his wife for me? This is a third-party question. This has everything to do with what somebody else is going to do and actions in their life, which you have no control over. So first, it's not an empowering question. It doesn't directly relate to your life. And it's kind of like going through somebody else's diary when you don't have permission to read what they're writing in there. And at the end of the day, you have no control over what this person is going to do in their life. So it's really not going to help you in the long run. Instead, an empowering way to reframe this question would be, what is the best way for me to be in a relationship with this person? Or is this a healthy relationship for me to be in? Those bring the focus on the question back to yourself. It is empowering for yourself because you can only take actions in your life and you're more likely to get an accurate answer. Another question that people often want to ask is, who is my soulmate? Again, this isn't an empowering question. You're not going to get an accurate answer because we have multiple soulmates in life, and it's just not going to provide you with the information that you are ultimately seeking. So better questions to ask are, what type of person am I best suited for? Or what areas of myself do I need to heal so I can better attract my perfect partner into my life? So remember, there are certain boundaries with this work, and make sure you're asking empowering questions, not questions that you have no business inquiring about. The next tip I have for you is using crystals. I love using crystals. In fact, I always have at least 1 to 2 crystals under my pillow at all times. So crystals that you could use are amethyst, for example. Amethyst is great because it's connected with the third eye. It will help you open up your psychic centers. It's also a great crystal for dream travel and astral travel. As well, it's a great crystal to help reduce stress and anxiety, as well as combat insomnia. If you have questions around love and relationship, the perfect crystal to use is rose quartz. It's like the love crystal. So having some rose quartz tucked under your pillow is a great and helpful crystal to gain insights around your love and relationships. Clear quartz is great for gaining clarity. So clear quartz is just always great to have on hand. Keep it under your pillow and it will help bring in the clarity that you're looking for. Also, citrine is a great crystal for prosperity and wealth. So if you have questions around your finances, having a piece of citrine is amazing to support you in that process. It's also a great crystal to balance your chakras. So you'll probably wake up feeling extra rejuvenated, balanced and grounded in the morning. Now, you might not want to put your crystals under your pillow. That's personally what I do, but at the same time, I am always slightly worried that I'm gonna knock my crystals off my bed and they're going to break on the floor below. So one thing that you could do is when you are getting your crystals, you could buy crystal bracelets. So you can just easily wear the crystal around your wrist when you're sleeping and you don't have to worry about breaking any of your crystals. The next tip I have for you is looking at recurring themes, patterns, and symbols. Now, like I said, I want you to focus on one question at a time, and I also want you to focus on that question for a series of nights. So typically when you're just starting to do this work, it's really important to focus on that question for at least 7 nights until you get all the insights, and make sure that you are recording all your dreams in your dream journal or voice memos. And that way, at the end of the 7 nights, you can look back and see if there's any recurring themes, symbols. Ask yourself, what is the common thread that's woven through all of these dreams? And you will start to see what spirit is trying to share with you. Now, the next tip is use your intuition. So using your intuition to decode and decipher your dreams is by far one of the most important things to do. I found that when I start going into my head and start thinking about what does this dream mean? What is this trying to tell me? That is when I don't get the correct response or correct insights that I'm looking for. So it's when I'm first going over my dreams and tapping into my intuition, connecting with my spirit guides and the universe, and asking, what are the insights in this dream? And there's like an intuitive download or hit that happens. That is the insight that I'm looking for. It's never when you go into your mind and start figuring it out from that space. So connect with your intuition. You are an intuitive being. You have intuition even if you think you don't. You do. So start using your intuition to understand what your dreams are telling you. Now, if you don't get the questions answered right away, have patience, take your time. This is something that you might not get right away. It's something that I practiced over years and years to do. And now I can go into the dream world and instantly get questions and insights and answers. So be patient with yourself. Enjoy the process. Allow the process to unfold naturally for you. With that said, if you do have a burning question and you want answers right away, feel free to reach out for me. I would love to do a dream oracle for you and go into the dream world and get the insights that you're looking for. So if you are interested in having me do that for you, go to my website. I've dropped it in the description below. Next week, we have a new moon. So on Tuesday, I will be posting the new moon forecast, which are channeled messages from spirit and the universe that I receive from the dream world all around the new moon energy, what you need to know, what spirit wants to share with you, as well as what actions you can take to help integrate that new moon energy into your life more fully. If you like this video, please, please, please hit the thumbs up and like it. That would mean so much to me. And share with me any comments or questions you have with anything I shared below. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week for the new Moon Dream Oracle forecast. In the meantime, you can head over to Instagram and connect with me on Instagram at Dream Oracle Holly. See you next week. Bye.